Hi guys, this is Yumito, and today we are reading r/ True Scary Stories by Mr. underscore gas underscore mask underscore. The weirdest night of my life. Something like a ghost wedding? So, this happened a few years ago, and it still messes with me. I don't usually post this kind of stuff, but I need to get it out somewhere. I was over at my neighbor's one summer night. She is an older gypsy woman who everyone on the street likes. Real sweet, always bringing over food or just sitting and talking. A couple of us were chilling in her kitchen, drinking tea and swapping stories. It was one of those slow evenings where nothing happens until we heard music. Not on the phone or radio. It sounded live. Drums, a violin, people singing. Distant but close enough to make the hairs on my arms stand up. My neighbor went quiet for a second, looked at the door and said, "Don't go out." I thought she was being dramatic. I was wrong. We looked towards the backyard. There's this open lot behind her house. Nothing there usually. In the moonlight, there was a low haze like mist. And in that haze, there were figures moving. At first, I thought it was kids playing a prank. Then I realized they weren't quite right. Semi transparent, like smoke shaped into people. Some of them looked like they were missing limbs. Others just floatly slided above the ground. One looked like it had no head, but still kind of swayed to the beat. In the center, there were two more solid looking silhouettes, a man in a suit and a woman in a white dress. Standing like a couple, the rest circled. Keeping time with the music, they didn't look angry, just there. The whole scene felt wrong and calm at the same time. My neighbor murmured, "It's their wedding again." She told us to stay inside, that they wouldn't come into the house while she had people there. I remember thinking, okay, whatever that means, she's seen weird stuff before. That made it sound ordinary, which is the weirdest part. Two of the people with us didn't buy it. One of them laughed and said it is probably someone messing around with speakers. The other said he wanted to go check it out. My neighbor begged him not to. "Please, don't," she said, voice shaking. They shrugged and left anyway. We watched from the window. They crossed the yard. The music sort of stopped for a beat. Then the figures all turned and drifted towards them. Fog closed around those two for a second. Just a second. And when it cleared, they were gone. No screams, no fight, nothing. One moment they were there, the next they just weren't. We ran out. No footprints, no sign. The police did searches. Nothing turned up. It's been years. No trace. My neighbor still lives there and says sometimes on certain nights she hears the drums again. She says She looks out and sees more faces in the circle. New ones. She says she's seen my friends there, smiling like they always do in photos, but empty. I don't know what happened. Spirits? Hallucination? Something else. I don't have answers. All I know is that after that night, I stopped being the kind of person who thinks ghost stories are just story. You ever hear distant music at night and there's a fog hanging low? Don't be clever. Stay inside.